All right. So today in real life, a week before the playoffs started, the Denver Nuggets decided to fire head coach Mike Malone, as well as their GM Calvin Booth. Supposedly the two weren't getting along, so they fired them both with just 3 games left in the season. Mike Malone was one of the 5 longest tenured head coaches in the league. He was there since like 2015 with a championship on his resume as well now. Somehow after Memphis was one of the most insane late season coach firings we've ever seen, we got an even more insane one. Well, with that being said, it's time for me to fix this team. So yeah, let's just finish out this season. Oh, look at that. Anticlimactic. It was 3 more games. There's the MVP. Oh, just to make things worse. Hey, no lie, I wouldn't be surprised if this hurt Jokic's MVP chances. Or maybe it should help if you're in a situation where your coach, oh, there's Christian Brown, most improved, Jokic clutch player. Somehow he made the all defensive first team. Yeah, you know what, Shay? Anyways, the Denver Nuggets, this is pretty funny, are going to match up at number 6 against the Lakers. 2 teams with a lot of beef over the years. Let's see if Jokic can dominate Jackson Hayes. Game 1 is a Nuggets win, 29, 13, and 17. Yeah, that sounds like dominating to me. Game 2, though, is a Lakers win, 37 and 11 from Jokic, but all around dominance, almost a triple-double from LeBron. And I'll be honest, we're trying to get to the rebuild, but let's see. Game 3, 30-point win. Game 4, 20-point win. Are the Nuggets just better? Maybe this is the right decision. Oh, they lose a game, and they won. Get the Lakers out of here, I guess. 6-seeded Denver Nuggets, 28, 12, and 13 from Jokic in Game 6, and that is a series win. We are also not playing seed 2, the Rockets. They got swept by Minnesota. In 2K, this isn't surprising as all, though. For some reason, this team is always incredibly good. They've made some lineup changes. Dante at the 1 and Naz Reid at center. Also, the Nuggets and Minnesota matched up the same exact spot last year. Game 1 goes to Minnesota by 4 points. Julius Randle leads all scorers. Game 2, 35, 15, and 16 from Jokic in the win. And Game 3, 37, 19, and 20 from Jokic in the win. The next one, he has another insane stat line, but they lose by 4. All right, I'm simcasting this game. It's Game 5. And we are absolutely dogging and dominating them. Maybe Mike Malone was the problem. 20, 15, and 14. Are we about to start off a rebuild with I swear this would be the first time this has ever happened. If they actually can win a championship right now. I think this is series over, right? 37, 18, and 13. Jokic is going absolutely insane. And the 8-seeded Dallas Mavericks. Oh yeah, with Kyrie and AD spawned back from the dead. Well, Kyrie specifically, because AD is playing again in real life. They beat the Thunder in round 1 in 7 games. So it wasn't like cakewalk or anything, but if anything, the opposite. So far, Jokic is averaging 34, 14, and 15. Game 1, we win by 40. This is looking incredible so far. What is happening? All right, we're going to lose Game 2. Yeah, Aaron Gordon tried. Game 3, another win by 20. Game 4, another win by 14 points. Jokic, another triple-double. And they win the next one. Can we get this over with, please? Game 6. In Dallas. Dallas doesn't like that thought. Screw it, we're gonna jump in. Somehow Denver, this is the greatest decision of their franchise history, was firing Malone. In real life, I don't think anyone looks at Denver as favorites. I will say, I feel like in the West, and this is just from a broad perspective of what I've heard, honestly, is like people kind of view it as obviously OKC 1A, and then, oh, Kyrie step back, it's off, rebound by Gafford, Jokic gets bodied. People kind of view it as Thunder 1A, and then honestly, before this firing at least, it was kind of like Denver and whoa, my goodness, terrible pass. Jokic still gets it. He floats it up. That is off. It's kind of like Denver and LA, I feel like, after that. And then like respect to Houston and Memphis, but I feel like it's like, you know, you got to prove your value, because it happened a few years ago in Memphis. Remember when they lost to the Lakers to the 7th seed, and now Houston's the 2nd seed. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? You kind of got to prove that you're worthy of the seed, not just have the seed, if that makes any sense. Westbrook bricks the 3. Shout out to Russ. Is Russ the reason why this all happened technically with that missed layup? Anyways, Kyrie pulls the 3. That is good. And the Dallas Mavericks about to tie it up and go to 7. I don't even want to see the rest of this, honestly. Kyrie with 39 and Jokic with 28, 16, and 13. And Game 7 in Denver, please. It has happened. We are going to the NBA Finals on a coach fired 3 seconds before the playoffs. Jokic had 7 turnovers with a 31-point triple-double. And Jokic and Jared Allen are the conference MVPs. The Cavs damn near lost to the Magic. They dropped 2 games to the Knicks, 1 to the Pacers. Is there a chance? Do we have a chance? A great team, of course, but you know, Nuggets ain't too shabby. Game 1, it is tied 110 with 20 seconds to go. But yeah, that was like the West landscape before obviously this move, and now it's like, well, what the hell does anyone wait, where is Jokic fouled out? All right, I guess Murray's taking the last shot, because DeAndre Jordan, he's got to be fouled out, Jokic, right? Because no way. Yeah, he fouled out. DeAndre Jordan is in the game, so it's up to Jamal Murray, a known playoff killer, notably of the Lakers, but some other teams sometimes too. Well, specifically when they came back 3-1 that one year, and that, okay, Okay, here it is. Jamal pulls up the three. Jamal for the win. He makes it. 0.2 seconds to go. And your Denver, what the hell? He hit the full court shot, but there was 0.2 seconds left. There was no possible way he got it off. Good shot though, Donovan. Great routine shot right there.
Taking this one.
And just like that, Denver up 1-0. Jokic fouled out in 28 minutes and we still won. That is a great sign. All right, game 2. We have smoked that. Oh wow, it got really close to the end. I didn't even realize. Look at the fourth quarter. They outscored by 12 or 13, but we won again. Jokic 28, 14, and 6. They're definitely containing him better than he's averaging lower than his playoff averages right now. What the hell is going on? Another win. It is 3-0. Imagine this actually happened. And just like that, in 2025, how much? I've been recording for 11 minutes, and the Denver Nuggets are about to win the 2025 NBA championship. And guess who's to give the credit to? The new head coach, Jacob Underwood. In real life, oh, here we go. I got to steal. Jamal, I'm going for the dunk. Oh, wow, they took a timeout. Oh, that's funny. I didn't realize it was this close. It kind of didn't matter though. It was a 5-point game with 2 seconds left. Yeah, well, in real life, let me go look who they hired. So I genuinely forgot. I saw someone say, oh wow, this is tied for the latest coaching change in NBA history. And look at this. The Denver Nuggets, NBA champions, Michael Porter Jr. Yeah, I don't know what's happening right now. Anyways, in real life, this is supposed to be Coach Rick Adelman. So shout out to him, but yeah, screw him. We got Jacob Underwood here. And Jokic, who would have thought, wins finals MVP for the 2nd time. All right, well, this is solidified his GOAT status, so that's great. Okay, well, now on to the rebuild, I guess. 26, 14, and 7 with 3. Is it really a rebuild anymore? Let's see how they did in the playoffs, so I have something to base this off of. I mean, Murray was pretty damn good. Gordon, yeah, I mean, they all were. You have to play kind of I mean, DeAndre Jordan's in a playoff rotation, and it worked. We ran a 9-man rotation with these 9 players, and yeah, it worked. In the playoffs, Jokic added 10 wins to the team. Nobody else added more than 2. Westbrook was 2nd though. So I think it goes without saying that even despite the missed layups and the catastrophes that we've seen on the court from him, specifically that one time, he's gonna be back. LeBron, you're not retiring, bucko. If he lost you think he would though? If maybe he might retire if he lost in the 1st round like that. The Spurs win the Cooper Flag lottery. We have no 1st round picks. Oh yeah, haven't really mentioned this yet, but I got trade difficulty on 100% in case you care. Haven't really had to do any of these yet though. All right, I've never struggled so much to get off of some players for a 1st round pick, but we traded Zeke Naji and Hunter Tyson for the 20th pick in the draft. We're also going to trade Jalen Pickett for a few 2nd round picks from Detroit, just so we have some draft compensation, but we did just win the championship. So hey, with our 20th pick, I'm gonna draft Assad Newell because we need another big off the bench. This is 74. That's pretty decent. And with our 2nd round pick, I'll take Rocky Zikarsky. I don't know. He's from Australia though. He's 7'3". Wait, Casper Jaku Chionis, whatever the hell his name was, went to the Spurs. They picked him over Cooper. Shoot, so did the Blazers. Somehow he fell to 3. Anyways, gonna accept all our team options. Oh yeah, before free agency even starts, let's go ahead and re-sign Nikola Jokic. I'm stealing money from him though. Thank you very much. And we will re-sign, which he will get way more money than this in real life. But thanks, Christian Brown. You know what? Same goes to Peyton Watson, Julian Strawther. I mean, you're in our rotation for a championship, I guess. So I'm feeling giving right now. There you go. And this is NBA champion to you, Russell Westbrook, by the way. Yeah, we're re-signing him to a 1-year deal with a team option. We're also signing Al Horford and Mo Wagner. Now that's what I call some signings right there. Also, Dario Saric week self accepted his player option, so we'll trade him in a 2nd to the Hornets for a 1st. I was honestly going to force him to give me a 2nd because he's that weak and makes too much money, but I'm giving up a 2nd, so maybe it evens out, whatever. All right, I actually have to say I have to bail on the Al Horford signing because, well, for one, he's probably going to go down like 7 overalls anyways, but somehow I got Ty Jerome after having a career year to accept the NBA's equivalent of a minimum wage for a 1-year deal for $6 million, basically. Sure, I'm giving DeAndre Jordan a 3-year minimum for the vibe. Well, Jokic went down by 1 overall, so did Murray, so did Porter Jr., and Westbrook went down by 3, but guess what? Peyton Watson and Julian Strawther got better, so life is grand, isn't it? We're going to continue running a 9-man rotation because that's what just won us a championship, so sorry to Strawther. You're going to watch from the sidelines for a bit this year. I guess we'll see how this goes. So far, it's a 10-2 start. We're just going to re-sign MPJ as well. He decided he wanted to extend here mid-season, so there you go. But yeah, so far, I mean, we're 4th after the Mavericks, Thunder, current Timberwolves. I guess we'll take it for now. This would have to be the year of failure to actually incite a rebuild. But even then, trading a lot of this team 2 years removed from a ring would almost be like firing your head coach 2 years from a ring. Maybe you deserve it though. Who knows? When did Mike Budenholzer get fired by the Bucks? Probably like a year. I remember though vividly watching that playoffs and just in general being like, yeah, they need to fire him. And then somehow they lucked into a championship. So somehow being a big Greek man. Also, we're up to second in the conference now. The nice thing about this team right now is there's no switching pieces. Every time I come back here and just click triangle and rebuild the rotations, the starting lineup stays the same. The bench stays the same. We're number 3 in offensive rating and number 7 in defensive, which isn't that bad. Somehow for one, we're higher than a lot of the other best teams, minus the Timberwolves. I guess the Mavs are up here too. I don't see the Thunder though. There they are. Jokic is adding 21 wins to this team. Nobody else close. If anything, Christian Brown is in the negatives. All right, to simulate the rest of the season, I have a shout out to make today. Shout out to my shooting guard on rec the other day. He got on the mic and said he was a fan. He also helped me get 63 points. I actually did it twice in one day. And unsurprisingly, the most valuable player is Nikola Jokic. 30 points, 13 rebounds, 11 assists with 2 steals and a block on 50, 40, 80 shooting. Cooper Flag wins Rookie of the Year. Josh Giddey of the Sixers, 6th Man of the Year. Something very interesting that happened in this free agency was I think Josh Giddey and James Harden both didn't get signed. I have the same contract sliders I have on as always, which are supposed to help that out, but I guess it didn't matter. Nobody wanted the bastards anyways. Jason Kidd, Coach of the Year. Jokic, all defensive first team again. And we are the 3rd seed playing the Sacramento Kings. Yeah, the Kings with Zach LaVine. It's just the fake Bulls beat the hell out of them game 1. This should be an easy series, right? 2, 3, and 4. Thanks very much. That's one of the only sweeps out here, or the only sweep actually. Round 2, the same matchup again, except Minnesota is the 2nd seed now. They also have Leonard Miller at the power forward. They lost Julius Randle and Naz Reid. That's just great. It didn't take much scrolling. Julius Randle's on the Nets. You want to go back to New York, I guess. It actually isn't a bad team. I was about to say maybe they made the playoffs, and they actually did. They lost obviously, but Julius Randle, Miles Turner, and Malik Monk all signed there, so that's not bad. And James Harden signed a 1-year minimum with the Golden State Warriors, who did not make the playoff. They actually were the 7th seed and lost their way out of the play, and he was the 6th man. What do they say, like time is like a circle or something? Yeah, I don't know. Game 1, Minnesota beat the hell out of us by 30. Game 2, we beat them by 20. This is exactly how the series went in real life a few years ago. Oh my goodness, 40-point win. Jokic with 43, 19, and 9. Next game, another great Jokic masterclass. We lose by 2. All right, game 5, we're jumping in, or not jumping in, but whatever. It looks like we got control of this one. It is a 5-point win. Jokic with 39, 14, and 9. He is literally just a one-man machine, which is accurate to real life, but still. Okay, 57 seconds to go. I don't know who has the ball, but it kind of doesn't matter. It's a tied game. Jokic is guarded by Charles Bassey. You know what's funny? I saw Charles Bassey was on the all-defensive 2nd team. He almost got a steal right there. He pulls the 3. Oh, I was going to say Charles Bassey. That was a bad look. Anyways, McDaniels got it. He's going to get the screen from Leonard Miller. Why is McDaniels the one? Oh, where the hell is Anthony Edwards? I don't know, but this worked to perfection. What the hell were they doing? 2-point lead for Minnesota. Aaron Gordon will pass the ball into Ty Jerome in the game right now, actually, and he'll get the screen from Jokic. Actually just slips the screen, goes to the basket, down to Big Yoke down low. He gets doubled. He will pass it out to Porter Jr., who shoots the 3 with no hesitation. Michael Porter Jr. doing his job well to take the lead. They tried to stun up the corner. He did not care. Who'd they leave in the corner right there? Hold on, can I see that again? Oh, they left Murray. I was gonna say maybe they left Westbrook or something, but no, Westbrook's not even on the court. That's probably who fouled out, I guess. Or Christian Brown, I guess. Here we go. One more stop, one more opportunity. Michael Porter Jr. needed to play defense. This is good. The screen by Bassey. I guess Gobert either fouled out, or maybe I didn't notice that he's not on the team anymore. And McDaniels with the wingspan, the height of hell, just goes right over Jokic. 14 seconds to go. It's a 1-point lead for Minnesota, but we can close out the series with 1 shot. And Rob Dillingham is in the game for, I guess, defensive purpose. What the hell are they doing? All right, Ty Jerome is going to dribble the ball all the way down. And he's going to bring it back out. 7 seconds down to Yoke. Yoke gets doubled. He's going to pass it out. Murray for the 3. That is good. Nikola Jokic making the reads. Minnesota with 1 second to go. No Anthony Edwards in the game. No nobody. They must have all fouled out. And the Nuggets, we have won the series.
Series victory here.
Jokic with 24, 8, and 12. And the conference finals will be against Oklahoma City. They made it as the 4th seed this year. We know how good OKC is in this game, and they probably have one of the best defensive cores that could possibly stop Jokic, with Chet at the 4 and Hartenstein at the 5. And we have nobody to stop Shea, but we'll see how that goes. But it looks like Nikola Jokic is just too good. 31, 10, and 15. OKC is bound to take a couple games though, and yeah, they're gonna take this next one for sure. 12-point win. Shea with a 47 and 10 game. Another win for us. 13-point win. Murray led the team in scoring, and J-Dub actually dropped 36 for them. Jokic with 41, 11, and 12 in the loss. So it is 2-2 again. I feel like we've been in the situation 17 times already, but it is gonna be a 9-point win for your Nuggets. 39, 10, and 9 from Jokic. Shea had 35, but it's not enough. It's not enough. Let's see. They won by about 14 points. It is game 7 in Denver, and we get off to an early start. They are fighting back though, very much so, but we have punched them right back in the mouth. 125-100, and the Nuggets are back-to-back Western Conference champions. 49, 14, and 13 from Jokic. Also, he had 19 free throws attempted. 33, 12, and 12 for him in the conference finals, and we're playing against the Pacers led by Tyrese Halliburton. They defeated the Knicks in the conference finals in 7. Both conference finals are going to 7, so both teams, if the player fatigue thing was on, would be gassed. But they have Ian Jackson at center. You know what, Denver? I tried to trade, what's his name there? Zeke Nnaji. Would he have helped? Probably not, but tried to trade him there. Anyways, yeah, yo, lost Miles Turner and actually got better, so that's cool, I guess. First time ever without him, and they actually are in the finals. I don't know what's happening right now, but whatever's happening is happening well. Jokic 18, 17, and 17 in game 1, a win. Game 2, 43, 19, and 9 in another win. Game 3, 41, 15, and 9 in another win. Game 4, dog, can I be honest? I've never been so confident in looking at a team winning games than a team with Nikola Jokic in 2K. This is insane, and I feel like the Nuggets are usually not this good when I just simulate. So maybe Mike Malone really was the problem. 33, 19, and 11 from Jokic in what is about to be a back-to-back NBA champion and a 3rd NBA championship. Oh, where you going, Ian Jad? What the hell? I was trying to do a step back. I'm hanging on. I'm about to get a technical. I'm getting a technical. I don't care. I'm getting a technical. Yeah, that's right. Jokic probably can't even do that. Oh, look who has subbed in. I don't even think I ever talked about signing Dante Exum up, but DeAndre Jordan's in the game. Yeah. NBA champion, 3-time DeAndre Jordan, the best center of all time. I'm be honest with you. I don't give a damn. I literally do not care. If this actually happened in real life, Jokic the great, I would have a lot of things to say. Let's just say, because I was about to say greatest center, but I almost said something else. Jokic finals MVP in Indiana. Look at all the fans agonized in the back. Why did they kind of look happy? I've never, wait a sec. They do look happy. I've never realized that. Some of them are mad, but some of them are happy. In Pacers, it kind of depends. Just like looking at it. Anyways, Jokic 35, 19, 11, and he averaged 34, 18, and 12 in the finals. He was 0.3 off of 50, 40, 90 shooting. All right, LeBron is officially done. Chris Paul's done. He went back to the Clippers. Oh, see Al Horford. No, not Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook tried to retire. I'm not letting him. Hell no. Hey, I saved LeBron. I could save my own players. So yeah, as Greg Popovich retires, they said something on Twitter that Mike Malone could be his successor in San Antonio, which would be kind of crazy. The Thunder have 3 of the top 5 picks. I don't want to talk about it. I'm trading Dante Exum to the Hawks for 2 first-round picks. Why? Because I feel like it. The Thunder have traded the 4th pick in the draft for Damian Lillard, along with drafting Darren Peterson and AJ DeBonsta. Yeah, they are trying to absolutely put us in the ground. Oh, Elijah Arenas to the Knicks. We're going to draft Dyson Daniels' brother, Dash, the 26th pick. We also have the 1st pick in the 2nd round, which I'm going to use to select some unknown prospect named Bryce James. And we have a lot of picks. You know what? I got to do it. Florian Big Dog, welcome to the team. When the hell did we get 3 picks? I don't know. I thought I was trading for our only one we were going to have, but whatever. Okay, Ty Jerome declined his player option. Now Westbrook, yeah, I'm going to decline his because he's making 14 million, but I kind of forgot about the Ty Jerome thing, how we finessed him. I was able to re-sign Ty Jerome to a 4-year deal this year. Also got Russell Westbrook back on a 2-year deal because, you know, he's going to retire anyways. And the Lakers were able to team up Kevin Durant with Luka after LeBron retired. So there's that. Russell Westbrook went down to a 77. So if I was to not edit this or not manually put him in, he would not be in the rotation. Will I put him in the rotation? Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I don't care. He's the culture now. To free up the 2 roster spots we need, I'm going to trade Rocky Zakarski to the Hawks for 2 first-round picks. Should I 1,000% just be trading DeAndre Jordan? Yeah. Do I care? No. So much so that I'm going to trade Florian Big Dog to the to the Wizards for a first-round pick. And now we get to keep all of our guys. Damn near the same rotation as last year. We're not mixing nothing up. Keep it consistent. Russell Westbrook is a franchise cornerstone. It can never be any other way. We are first in the conference again. I haven't really done much rebuilding. I think my only 2 moves that I made in office were signing Lamar Odom, who was on crack. That didn't fit the context at all. It just reminded me of the Stephen A quote. Mo Wagner. I guess keeping Russell Westbrook and Ty Jerome. Everything else is the same. Jokic was another MVP, 33, 14, and 10 a game. Coach of the year was a Timberwolves coach. Sadly, Jokic was snubbed of DPOI to Victor. Josh Giddey, All-NBA second team. Jokic genuinely made the defensive first team again. He added 35 wins to the team, which is so far and away more than anybody else in the league. And we were number 1 in offense and number 3 in defense, and 1 game behind the Timberwolves for the best record in the league. First round against Sacramento again. No DeRozan though, and they have Tyler Kolek at the 1. We sweep them. Round 2 playing Dallas, Kyrie and AD. It is 2-2 currently in well, neither favor. All right, we just got the board down by 2 with 20 seconds to go. I'm gonna jump in. Gordon passed it into, why the hell did he try and pass it into Murray? We just maybe gave away the game. Nope, Kyrie missed the first free throw. This is good. Great basketball right here. Kyrie hits the second. We have no timeouts, but still down by only 3. Murray will dribble the ball back up the other way. The screen by Jokic. He slips to the basket. Murray, another turnover. No, Jokic recovers it. He's down low. He will try and force some garbage around the rim. Why? I don't know. Maybe he's washed. Yeah, that's going to do it. Murray fouls out. Doesn't really matter. We lose by 2. Jokic with 34, 15, and 5, and Kyrie with 46 on 5 misses. At least it took that for us to lose. The next game is a 10-point win, though. Nobody on the team dropped 20. Jokic was 5 for 18, and we won. And the next game in Denver, it is over. We are going to lose in the second round to Dallas. Not really sure what happened in the series because, you know, we seemed like Titans that could not be stopped. So then I guess Kyrie's Aaron Yeager. The Thunder and Pistons NBA Finals that everyone's been waiting for, and the Thunder are going to win. Yeah. Damian Lillard, a cool 7 points off the bench in this one. He averaged 14 for them in the playoffs. They also have Vooch, who I guess they signed. It doesn't look like they traded for him. So he was starting over Hartenstein. They just absolutely loaded this team. DeBonsto off the bench in his rookie year. Nikola Topic is here to stay. And DeAndre Jordan and Russell Westbrook have officially retired. Russell Westbrook, Hall of Fame. I wish we could retire his number, but I guess not. Shout out to all like the numbers that are like microphones or, you know, just a name or like a number in the 500s. Like I know the Knicks have one. All right, there you go. Jerry Sloan, number 1,223. Yeah, guess what, Jerry Sloan? This number can be worn again, bucko. I unretired it. The Sixers get the number 1 overall pick. All right, so I've stumbled upon a deal I don't think I could pass up. I could trade Julian Strawther in a 2nd round pick, the Jazz for the 8th pick in the draft. And their team's actually kind of decent, but they have the 5th pick. So this is actually the Lakers pick that they have. Only reason I want to do this is because teams like OKC are building absolute super teams with high draft picks. Strawther hasn't played for us yet, so we don't really have anything to base ourselves upon. I bet he's about to win most improved player. I already know it. Anyways, I just want to get a young rookie that can get really good. The Bulls will trade the pick right before us to the Jazz for Lauri Markkanen. So they trade for another pick. We're going to draft Sadiq White. He has Hall of Fame, Tim Duncan potential. He's a C+ overall. The other dudes up here don't have Hall of Fame. At least that's what it says. So yeah, let's go for it. From Syracuse. Okay, yeah, I like that decision then. We also have the 27th pick. We'll just take Darius Adams. He has all NBA potential. Sure. What the hell? Wait, okay, is this OKC? OKC traded, well, damn, it's actually our pick. Wow. OKC traded our pick for James Harden. I mean, he is old though. I didn't even know they had our pick. Deron Holmes, Assad Newell, welcome back again. We have no free agents this year. We just had retirements. Also, I noticed just like a second ago that Ty Jerome has a 49 shot tendency. You know what else I noticed? Back on the old 2Ks, they didn't have a touch tendency. I was playing like 14 or 16 or something recently, and I noticed that. But I want to turn Ty Jerome up to, damn, Christian Brown doesn't, you know what? I kind of don't want to change anything now because Christian Brown doesn't shoot the ball either. But I mean, he averages 10. That's pretty good. He does average like 16 in real life though. We're actually going to replace Mo Wagner with Goga Batadze. He's a little bit younger. I feel like Mo's going to get worse. I don't even know if he's going to play either, but just as a little assurance piece. Murray went down to an 85. Jokic still 97. Gordon went down a bit. Assad Newell, who might be our, yeah, him and Deron Holmes might just play this year. Sadiq White, good draft pick, but he's a 75, so I'm not really going to rush that. I know Deron Holmes actually, it was 22nd pick last year in real life, and then I believe he like tore his ACL or something in the summer league. Just been waiting for the right time for him to play by his overall, obviously. As you see, I haven't traded the guy, so we're going to be switching things up and running a 2 big backup big lineup with Ty Jerome. So no backup guard. third, but we'll evaluate. Well, we're the 5th seed so far, but we're a game and a half behind the Timberwolves for seed, well, 1. Jamal Murray wants a small extension since he's old. Screw it. I have never scrolled over a team and seen 5 untouchable players. Okay, we have decided to go and make the star trade. And it's not just any star trade. It's one where we had to give to receive and also receive something of decent value and practically seamless. We have traded Jamal Murray and 3 first-round picks for Devin Booker. Welcome to the team. 31-year-old D Book on the last year of his Supermax will re-sign him after this year. Honestly, can I be totally honest with you? We won 2 championships already. We're kind of in that middle tier. The Suns are like the worst team in the Western Conference right now. I had to make something interesting happen before this video ended. And well, the fact that they took that, yeah, I'll accept it. Screw it. I think my biggest motivator for this was that I opened Twitter about 5 minutes ago and said, saw something that said, no way Jokic's best teammate for his entire career will be Jamal Murray. Granted, I didn't want to trade Jamal Murray, but you got to do what you got to do. I had nobody else that could have got that deal done. Oh, also, they're trying to start Assad Newell. Has he been starting all year and I just didn't realize it? No, we're going to keep starting Aaron Gordon. Pretty sure I just re-signed Murray to a contract a few weeks ago, so or like today or something. So yeah, good for him, man. Secure your bag over there on the worst team in the league. Sorry about that, by the way. It seems like the trade's working a little bit. Also, I did try and trade for Luka. Just didn't have enough for that, as you'd expect. Same goes for, oh no, that was it really. Jokic, 28, 12, and 9 to win MVP again. The Hawks get coach of the year. I think I have their picks, so that was a bad call. We are the 3rd seed again against Sacramento. Kevin Durant's here now, I guess. They won game 1. They also won game 3, and we are somehow going to game 7. I think maybe Jamal Murray was the wrong person. No, I'm just playing. We're gonna win this one by 40 or 50 or whatever. We'll be all right. Devin Booker, 32 and 9 in this one. Round 2 against Oklahoma City. You know, the good part about that trade for D Book is we didn't give up any current pieces we have for the future. But the future might be right now though, which is us getting absolutely smoked maybe by Oklahoma City. We're down 3-1. Yeah, it's over. I think the dynasty might just be over as is. It was a good shot, but they just came back down 3-1 in the conference finals against San Antonio. I literally just watched with my own 2 eyes. All these guys retired, including Norman Powell. All the picks I traded for stink. Look at that, 29th and 28th. You know what is interesting though? With D Book expiring, actually this would have been the same thing if I just kept Jamal Murray, and I now that I realize it, but we're about to have a lot of money in free agency, or at least we can make a lot of money in free agency. We can clear it up because D Book's a free agent. I don't know. He's probably gonna ask for like 40 million, but I don't know. I feel like some could be worked around here. I'm gonna keep these 2. Oh wait, hold on. Do we same coach still? Yeah. Okay, cool. Jacob Underwood got extended. We'll use our draft picks for now and draft that dude. And let's see. Oh yeah, Dawson. Yeah, Hall of Fame. I'll take it. All right. It is day 1 of free agency, and to spice things up, not even actually just to spice things up, because I really don't believe in this team going back and winning again. I decided we had to lock in, so we have completed an absolute team overhaul. I started by trading Goga for 2 firsts, this dude for 2 firsts. By the way, it's not really about the picks, but I was just trying to get rid of salary. I traded these dudes for some firsts, Bryce James and Dawson, who we just drafted, for 2 firsts, Aaron Gordon for 2 firsts, Christian Brown for 2 firsts, Michael Porter Jr. for 2 firsts, and we have signed Devin Booker and Zion Williamson. So the team now looks like D Book. Low-key, actually, I could just put Ty Jerome with the 1 if we need to, but D Book, Ty Jerome, Zion, Assad Newell, Peyton Watson, Jokic, and this dude. It's low-key. Okay, look, call me crazy, but this 8-man rotation right here would be totally fine with me, because this dude's about to take a jump in his overall. He was our 8th pick last year. Dash Daniels will too. He's been pretty good. This in itself would be fine, but I do have like MLEs and stuff to go and sign a core as well. I basically just signed every player ever, as in I signed Austin Reeves to a 3-year deal, Robert Williams to a 1-year minimum, Mo Wagner's back, Kyle Kuzma, Damian Lillard on a minimum. But honestly, him, Zach LaVine, all these dudes probably aren't going to play. I was just throwing contracts out there to fill the roster up. This would be a good way to finish it off. You know, for some reason, the core of this team went on to win multiple more championships, but maybe now with Devin Booker, Dash Daniels, Zion, Assad Newell, Jokic, and then Ty Jerome's, Austin Reeves, Peyton Watson, Robert Williams, maybe, just maybe, this is the year. Jokic will re-sign again. Yeah, don't think twice about it. Oh yeah, it took me to the trade deadline to say this, but I'm not even sure why I didn't just move Zion back to small forward. I mean, back to power forward like he should be. But you know what? He's a higher overall at small forward anyways. We're just gonna leave him there. All right, we have made another trade. Man, we have traded Devin Booker and 3 first-round picks for Luka Doncic. So we have basically traded Jamal Murray and 6 first-round picks for Luka Doncic. The picks themselves are actually pretty highly touted, but they're part of like just random picks that I acquired when I was trying to clear cap space. I think it was this one, and yeah, it was these. Shoot, they seem pretty good, but I don't really care. Hey, I can tell you one thing: this locker room is going to be eating good. This is a pretty funny turn of events, but we are going to trade Austin Reeves to the Jazz for Julian Strawther. Now, the reason why I'm trading for Strawther back is because I went to the player finders and filtered for players who are making less than 15 million, and well, he's making 5 million. I originally was trying to trade the rookie dude, the young dude Sadiq White, to bring back in just some sort of elite talent, but you know, not a lot of players make less around this amount of money, you know, because we have 3 max contracts right now, damn near. So we're gonna give Utah back their pick, and we also get a pick ourselves. And the reason why I'm doing this is because now with Luka on the team, I also want to fully optimize the lineup. And if we do this, as you'll see, Strawther, he also goes up another overall at the small forward. He has a 93 point shot and an 85 perimeter defense. He's shooting 50, 40, 90. Whereas Asad Newell, who will move to the bench, he has a 73 point shot. I just wanted to space the floor correct for Luka. The bench will yet again run with, let me see actually if I make it I think Kuzma enters the rotation if I do this. Yeah, I'm good off that. So yeah, screw it. We'll run 3 forwards and a guard off the bench with Daniels, Luka, Strawther, Zion, and Jokic. I think that's good, honestly. I lied, actually. We're not done. I'm trading Ty Jerome, who they're telling me is hurting the team right now, and he's also not shooting the best this season. I'm sorry, Ty. It's over. I'm trading him to the Grizzlies for Christian Brown back. He's playing okay this season. Could tell him to shoot more. Don't really need him to. He could start, actually, now that I think about it. But no, he's going to come off the bench. And then we're going to move Mo Wagner and Kyle Kuzma for Malik Monk to play off the bench as well. So that'll give us 2 good guards. And yeah, that sounds good to me. Cool. Great. Luka Doncic, welcome to Denver. This had to happen at some point. I need Zion at a 23 only because I just saw him pop up and I thought it was, for a second, I just thought Zion was Draymond Green. He also couldn't wear number 1 because Booker had it. So there you go. Now that's fixed too. Well, let's see how this one finishes off. Come on, this got to be a ring, right? Something, maybe. Jokic wins MVP again, 28, 11, and 10 with 2 steals and a block. Yeah, that is the most unrealistic part, is the damn block. Maybe. Jacob Underwood finally gets a coach of the year. Luka and Jokic both make the first team. We are playing Sacramento for like the 3rd year in a row. Bronny James, their starting shooting guard. I actually tried to sign, well, I was originally trying to sign Darius Garland, but then I saw Zion and I signed him instead. But I went like 2 full free agency days before I cleared all that cap space trying to sign Garland. But we're about to smoke them because we don't lose to Sacramento, right, guys? Yeah, we would never lose to Sacramento. Okay, cool. It was 6 games. That was kind of scary. Jalen Brunson, Victor Wembanyama in the Spurs. Honestly, I would bandwagon. I'd be over there. Maybe. Not really. You know, he'd have to probably do something pretty grimy to end up over there. So maybe I wouldn't like him anymore. 3-3. Going into game 7. We smoked them in game 7. Thanks very much. This seemed a little bit more difficult than I'd wish, but whatever. You know what? Julian Strawther's stinking it up right now in the playoffs. Not really. Kinda. So they want to start Peyton Watson over him. I'll allow it. Screw it. And he's also better at defense. And well, he'll be guarding J-Dub this series. The team with 75 untouchable players. At least we have a lot of good defense now, at least at the wings. Oklahoma City. Do they have our number or do we have theirs? Game 1 is going to go to us. 8-point win, and Dash Daniels had 24. Game 2 in Denver. We win again. Luka Doncic with the triple-double. Julian Strawther with 23 off the bench. Look at that. Look at how it comes back around. Game 4. Oh, yeah, they can't hold us. They cannot hold us. Zion, Jokic, Dash Daniels. Luka only had 10, but it didn't even matter. And we closed them out in 4. 11-point win. We're going to the finals. Jokic and Brandon McCoy. Man, get them out of here. Get them the hell out of here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, hold on. This just got close. No way they're actually good at basketball, right? I mean, I like the Wizards, actually. We win the next one by 5. And game 6 in Washington. We are going to win our 3rd NBA championship of the video. This has been one hell of a ride. This was odd. But hey, we built a super team and also through continuity won 2 championships somehow in like me doing nothing. Tari Eason for 3. See ya, Bucko. Oh, they got a board. What a huge board. Oh, huge shot by Trey Johnson. Watch this. Look at Peyton Watson up the court like a sport. Bucket. Yeah, we won the ring. Peyton Watson's real happy. And yeah, Jacob Underwood, 3-time champion. Jokic, a 4-time champion. And shout out to DeAndre Jordan and Russell Westbrook. We did this for you. But does this make Julian Strawther a 4-time champion as well? I think so. Maybe Maybe he wasn't there for the first one. I don't know. We also have Chris Middleton on the bench. I just saw him. Jokic, finals MVP, even with Luka and Zion on the team, maybe unsurprisingly. We got the best player in the game who could possibly be traded for that wasn't untouchable, which, yeah, maybe 2K put in the coding now to never let Luka be untouchable again after what happened that one tragic day of February 1st, 2025. Jokic missed 3 shots and almost had a triple-double. Here's his finals MVP stats. He got the 50, 40, 90. And here's our playoff stats for our championship run with the, oh wait, no, this is season. Here's our playoff stats. Yeah, this is more like it. Jokic leading the way. Luka and Zion chilling, dropping 20 a game. And I guess Pokuševski played a whole game, 1 minute of it. Anyways, it's been real. It's been fun, but it ain't been real fun. Subscribe to the channel if you feel like it. Shout out to JJ Hickson and shout out to Andre Miller. And I'll see you around. Good.